Hello, this is Maribel from Learning in Wonderland. I was dropping by because I got some questions about a picture that I posted recently on Instagram. This is my Instagram page if you ever visit. You will see my pictures here. I made these mugs and people have been asking me how I made them, so I wanted to share how I made these with you. This is a video I posted with a brief little overview of the materials I used and somewhat of the process so you can see what it looks like to make my mugs here. These mugs came from the Dollar Tree. They already had the word bubble on the side, but I made the silhouettes on here. So in order to make the mugs, it's kind of a two-part tutorial. The first part already exists and it's in my store. It is called My Life Story, Photoshop Tutorial and Editable Forms. And you will learn how to make the silhouettes in this video. It walks you step by step on how to make the clip art with your students' pictures. So once you have those done, we'll move on and import them into a die cutter system. I cut out my images with a Cricut Explorer. It's important to note that it's the Explorer, which is the newest machine. If you have previous models, they don't work like this. So you have to make sure that you have the newest model in order to cut with them. So I have the one that's called the Air, but they all do the exact same thing pretty much, except this one's wireless. I'm also going to be working on a tutorial to do this with a Silhouette machine, so I'll try to get that posted soon, but this is how I made mine. So first of all, I'm going to start a brand new project, and it's right here. I already have my files, my silhouettes ready to go, and they're right here. I have two students that were absent, and I'm actually making a new one for my sister-in-law with her baby's picture on the mug. So these are the silhouettes that I'm going to be importing and cutting them out, and like I said, I did this. The way you can make these is by following that first part of my tutorial that's already available in my store. Here we go. So first of all, I'm going to make a new project. Go here. I'm going to go to Upload Images right on the side here. I'm going to sign in. And my screen goes a little bit, my computer goes a little bit slower when I'm recording, so please bear with me. So these are the students that I already uploaded and cut their images out. You're going to go here to Basic Upload. You'll go to Browse. And I'll look for my file that's on my desktop. And I named it Silhouettes. Here we go. And I have to upload them one at a time. So here's one of my kids here. You'll see the image on the side. You'll go and click on Complex Image. Hit Continue. It'll show pretty big here. Continue. The red is what's going to be cutting out. So I'll hit Save. And there's that one right there. I'm going to upload my other ones. This one of the baby. Hit Complex again. Continue. Continue. Save. Okay, and again, upload, browse, my last student, complex, and yes, he does have a mohawk. Continue, continue again, okay. Now that I have my images here, I can select the ones I'll be uploading or actually using and cutting out. So I'll click on this one, and this one. Insert images. They'll pop out separately on here. I'll drag them over to where I want them. I measured my mug and it's about a little bit over 3.5 inches tall. So I have to go over here where it says height. I'm going to try to make it a little bit under 3.5 just to make sure it fits comfortably. About there would be good. Then I'll bring this next one over and I'll do the same thing. And my last one. Okay, that's ready. Then I have to click over here on the side, on the right side. Right now it's set to print because it does a really cool feature where it prints something and cuts it using your personal printer at home. I'm not going to do that because I'll be cutting them out with vinyl, permanent vinyl, so that they stick on the mugs and don't come off when they're washed. So I don't need them to print, so I just click over here where it says print. I click on it, and I click over here where it says cut, and it'll turn gray telling you that it's ready to cut that. Come over to the next one, do the same thing, cut, last one, click on cut, and that's ready to go. Now that I have it like this, I'll go ahead and click go. And there it's showing you how it's going to cut them out. And it's going to cut them right out of the vinyl, just like this. I'll click on go because I am approving what I'm seeing here. Now it's connecting to my Cricut that I forgot to turn on. Okay, there you go. Now it's recognizing it. So now all I'll have to do is load it, set it to vinyl, and click on go. And then it'll do the rest of it for me. Okay, now that you have them all cut out, I cut them out individually to make it easier. You peel the vinyl off the sheet just to leave the silhouette that you want to transfer over. You get your transfer paper, and I got mine from Cricut, and it's about $9 a roll. You put it right over the image, and you carefully smooth it on, and I like to go from top to bottom, just very smoothly, very gently, and this reduces the chances of you having any air bubbles on the surface. If you see a lot of air bubbles, that's a problem because you're going to end up having air bubbles on the actual vinyl going onto the mug itself. I'm sorry, my husband's trying to get my material so I can show it to you, show you what the roll looks like. So that's what it looks like right there, and I just cut out pieces that I needed. That stuff lasts for a very long time. I only cut out 2 squares to do 30 mugs. So now you peel it off very carefully. It looks like this. You get your mug. Just position it very carefully where you want it. It looks like that. I got some red ones and some white ones. Those are the only colors they had available, so I went with it. So you position it where you want it. There's my husband trying to hold it down for me. And then again, you do the same thing. You just smooth it on very slowly. The first ones I just kind of slapped on there, and they ended up full of air bubbles. So just very carefully and slowly, little by little, you smooth it on it. Just preventing any air bubbles from getting down inside there. Sorry, my camera kind of blurred there. Okay, and peel it off. And you're done.